Hello and welcome back to another episode of Talk Tuah. Now you know me and Chelsea, we love us a good strong woman, so we got the strongest one we could possibly find. It's Mackenzie Dern.
Yes.
Yay! Thank you for coming.
No, thank you guys for having me. I'm really happy to be here.
I'm excited too. Are you nervous for tonight?
Yes. I'm so nervous.
nervous.
Oh my gosh. Just 10 players, it's one table.
It's a little nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
Hey, but you took classes, though, so you should be okay.
Yeah, I've been studying. I first got into poker with Celebrity Poker, so I did here. Then I went into a regular poker tournament, on the casino. I got 4th place out of nowhere. I didn't even know how to play. But you did the one with lots of people, right?
Yeah, so last time we done this, what month was that? That was sometime last year, right?
Yeah.
There was multiple tables, so it wasn't as stressful. Now we got just one table where everybody's just being watched.
Exactly.
It makes me nervous.
Yeah. No.
Hey, you still didn't do as bad, though.
No, I was actually 30th out of 80.
It's good.
I didn't know what I was doing. I was just throwing cards down and losing money.
But did you lose because you did it all in, or did you lose because of the blinds?
Well, see, they got to telling us towards the end. They're like, yeah, this can go on for 8 hours. I was like, 8 hours? I cannot focus that long. So I was like, all in, and I know I didn't have nothing. So I got myself out. But
You gave up, girl.
yeah. So did you fly in or did you drive?
We drove.
Where'd you come from?
California.
California?
Yeah.
How long of a drive was that?
It was about 4 hours.
4?
Yeah, but we have a Tesla, so you gotta
Made it
stop.
fast.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
no, you gotta charge, stop and charge,
Yeah.
so you gotta add extra. But besides that, it's good.
I like the buttons in the back that open the door.
Yeah,
I think it's
yeah.
so high tech. I love it.
The door's open from the side,
I wouldn't mind having one, but I'd probably wreck it into a tree or something. I'm not a good driver.
Yeah, where it drives by itself.
Yeah.
Oh
I
my
can't do that.
gosh.
I don't trust it either. It's like one of those self-driving. Is it an Uber?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't trust
Yeah,
that.
with no driver.
Yeah,
Yeah,
those are
that's
in
scary.
LA.
Yes,
Yeah.
I see them all the time. I wouldn't
Yeah, I
be
was
able to do
I'm
that.
not getting that.
It scares me a little bit.
No, yeah.
The world obviously knows you as a badass MMA fighter, right? But we want to know, what started it all? What made you want to make this as a career?
Well, I started my fighting career in jiu-jitsu.
Mm-hmm.
And that was because of my dad. So since I was born, he's at his own academy.
He's also a badass, isn't he?
Yeah. he until today, he's fighting jiu-jitsu. He competes with the young
really?
guys. He's I can't tell his age. He doesn't let me tell his age, but he's over 55, and he fights with the guys 18 years old, 20 years old. You know.
So he's in shape. So what I'm hearing. He's probably in better shape
You
than
see him,
both
he's
of us.
he's so jacked. He's really, really great shape. And
I need a secret.
I used to pick me up from school in Arizona, in kindergarten and 1st grade, and then the little boys would be like, "Oh, is that your dad? Is that your dad? Let me touch his muscles." And then they would ask him how do you get that? And my dad would be like, "Oh, I drink rock soup,
Rock soup.
All the little I don't know, kindergarten is 6-year-olds, 7-year-olds.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
Wow, rock soup.
Hey, I
yeah.
bet you didn't have anybody messing with you in school,
Heck
though.
No.
You couldn't pay me to pick a fight with you. That's what we were talking about. I was like, absolutely not. We will not be picking a fight with her.
But then I had a lot of friends, Everyone wanted to be my
Oh,
friend.
yeah.
We better be friends.
Just in case they need you to fight somebody for them.
I think they're my friends because they were scared.
Yeah,
Probably.
that's probably why.
That's funny. So you said you lived in Arizona. You lived in Brazil too, right?
Yeah.
So how is it over there?
It's really good. It's hard to make a living in Brazil, with the money-wise and corruption and all those kind of things. But if you make in dollar and you have that American side, I feel so thankful for, the life I was given because I have kind of the best of both worlds.
You really do.
Yeah, it's to live in Brazil, making in dollar, you can have a great life, really, really blessed life.
I want to go check out Brazil.
Yeah, you have to go. You've never been there?
No.
Oh, let's go. I'll take you, girl.
Yeah, we gotta
you guys stay with me.
Girls
Rio.
trip.
Rio.
Ipanema. Ipanema, it's the south side of the Rio, It's nice beaches and everything. It's really, really cool.
Look, we were just talking about that. We want to go to a different beach for a girls' trip.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, we always go to the
Florida.
same beach every
What
year.
beach you guys go to?
It's in Florida. It's Panama. It's so common. To go
It's
to.
so
It's common? Common? Is that what I said, common? It's
don't know.
calm though, or no? It's all the people.
It's
No.
a bunch of college people on spring break,
fun.
and
That's
it's
cool.
fun, but it's
We've
trashy
seen it a lot.
at the same time.
Okay.
It's
I
a
won't go
fun
on that
type
route.
of trashy.
I was going to say we see it a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, we definitely need a different beach to go to. I want to see all the birds too. Rio has birds, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not just made up on a movie.
No,
that makes me feel so good.
But people think there's like the big anacondas going through the streets, but it's not like that. No.
See, that's what I was picturing, like the forests and all that.
Yeah, like the Amazon, like in the city.
Yes.
Like you have to go to the Amazon, but it's like it's a really nice country. You can like all this. It's like the United States. Every state has a different type of food, different type of style of music. People dress differently, so they each state is like here, the South, the North, whatever.
What did we try in? It was Tampa Airport. Tampa or Fort Lauderdale?
Oh, it was Brazilian food.
Brazilian food.
Did you guys go to like Brazilian barbecue?
I don't know what it was.
I don't know.
It was
so
very
good.
Though.
Yeah,
that was like my favorite airport to go to.
Oh, good.
It was so good. I'm here for all the different food. That's my specialty.
Yeah, because Brazilian food, the Brazilian barbecue, they cut the meat in front of you. They come to the table and then they cut it. Have you guys ever been to one of those? No? Yeah.
Oh, we need to go find one.
Tennessee is what, Southern food? That's like comfort food?
Yeah.
That's like homemade food.
Yes.
So that's food you know what's going in. It's like that kind of takes hours to make you, right? It's kind of like, oh, that's good.
Always so good.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite place like you fought at?
That I fought at? I mean, I like to fight in Brazil. The crowd, I love to fight in Abu Dhabi. That's one of I always have good results there.
Heck yeah.
Anaheim was really good because it's kind of next to home. I live in Huntington Beach, so it's kind of like representing Huntington, California, that SoCal area. But yeah, I mean, I fought a lot of different places too in jiu-jitsu, but in jiu-jitsu I traveled a lot with like teaching seminars and stuff like that.
Teach too?
Yeah. Well, I used to. That's like when you're winning, then that's kind of how a lot of us would make money. Then like when you're winning and everything, that everyone wants to bring you in and you teach them your favorite moves, and like people
That's
are
so
so
much fun.
Yeah, it's different than teaching classes every day, because then everyone's kind of like they're tired of seeing you, and it's just like,
well, it's something you're passionate about too, so that's fun getting to teach it.
Yeah, and then when you go to seminar, you're visiting a place and people save money to go and see you, and they're so excited to see you for those couple hours, so you really see them like paying attention to what you're saying. You're like, oh man, they really want to learn, but it's like, that routine training every day, that's hard.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't
we got to take a class.
Yes, you guys were training Muay Thai or boxing.
We did Muay Thai.
Muay Thai. Yeah, nice.
That was so much fun though.
It was fun.
You didn't spar each other or train with each other?
No.
I
I wanted to, but she wouldn't do it.
No, I can't do it. I don't know. I feel like I couldn't be serious trying to do it.
Yeah.
Now, if you put him off in there, Jamie over there, I mean, I can just easily do that.
I had no problem hitting him in the face.
I didn't either. I didn't
Sorry,
think
Jamie,
twice
love
about
you,
it.
but
But you girls never like fought each other, like roughhousing, nothing?
No.
Really?
See, I
mean, like
a pillow fight?
I don't think we've had a pillow fight, have we?
no.
I'm gonna hold her down and give her a noogie after we
Yeah.
leave. There was a girl once upon a time. No bad blood now, I don't guess. I don't think she
it's
cares
been
for
a while.
Yeah, she don't care for me too much.
No,
But
she don't.
I don't really care. No, she was texting Chelsea's man behind her back, so I had to roundhouse her ass.
Really?
Yeah.
Why'd she do that? Did she know that it was your
Yeah,
guy?
she knew.
Really?
Yeah. She's very good
What the
friends
heck?
with us.
Oh my gosh! And what, you came from the back or the front, or what was it? Which wasn't expecting him?
Nope.
She socked her while she was like coming in the bedroom. So Haley's like standing there. Haley has her sleeves rolled up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you got it in you. Yeah, for sure.
It definitely has to get triggered out of me before I'm
Yeah.
I'm not just gonna go fight nobody just because I can.
Yeah,
or
no, for
start
sure.
anything.
No.
But now if you're picking on my friend or you're doing something that I don't like, I'm probably gonna hit you.
Yeah.
Have you ever had like any street fights like in Target parking lot or anything? Just out of the random.
No, I mean, I've gotten in fights at school, a couple of fights at school, and it's just, I mean, once you know what you're doing, you're like a weapon, So if you do anything, you get in big trouble,
That's true.
But that's when you know what you're doing. If you don't know, you're okay. You can be free. You're like,
Somebody would have to be very stupid to pick a fight with you.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's like people don't expect. I mean, they don't expect that I know how to fight unless I know who I am.
But
like walking in the street, and usually, especially with jiu-jitsu, that's what's good is that element of surprise. That's why it's so good for you girls to train, because I mean,
I bet you didn't know I was ready for this.
Yeah, exactly. And especially like rape and stuff like that. When you fall on the ground, it's so important. So definitely like. I mean, obviously, if you see a guy's strength compared to a woman's strength, it's way different. But we have the element of surprise.
Yeah.
Armbar chokes. Like, if we punch in the right place, you can still knock him, like, pretty good. It hurts, But, yeah, I mean, once I got in a fight with this girl, and one of my really, really good guy friends, she had punched him. and broke his glasses, and he came and told me.
Aw.
And he's so nice. He would like never hit a girl, you know. So he came, he's like, oh, she hit me in the face. She broke my glasses, you know. I was like, oh no. So I went over there, and then I was really mad at her, you know. I was like, if you're gonna hit someone, hit a girl like you know. And then she was just calling me like all these names, like slut, bitch, da da da. And then I got mad.
Did you sock her? Oh,
yeah.
perfect.
Well, I poured the drink, and then I punched, you know.
Yeah.
You're like,
She
yeah,
had it coming.
yeah. I mean, that's messed up, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Broke his poor little glasses.
Yeah, I know.
That makes me sad.
Exactly, you know. And it probably, if he tried to be, he probably wouldn't even be able to anyway, you know. Like she was a big girl.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, no, don't mess with my friend. You
So
know?
size don't matter to you?
No,
Anything that comes up to
No,
you.
yeah. Once I fought this girl, and she was like 250 pounds, and I was like 115 pounds. Yeah, she beat me like 10 times, but I beat her once the last time.
Yeah, there you
That's
go.
what counts.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's rewarding still.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Go with that.
Have you ever fought any men?
I've never. Well, I did this episode. I did this like how to say? Oh yeah, game show.
okay.
I did like a game show in Japan, and I fought this Japanese judo black belt, but he's a comedian, you know. So it was kind of like, obviously it was still kind of staged a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
Like they gave us like, okay, in the first round you can't submit him, you know. The second round we want at least some type of big thing, and then the third round you can go all out, you know.
Yeah,
So like
do
it was
whatever
still
you
kind of
want.
guided a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was pretty strong. But like he took me down, and then I took him down, and then all the Japanese crew, they're like, wow.
What do they call those? It's in Japan. They're the big guys, you
I
know.
knew she was talking about that.
The sumo
The
wrestlers.
sumo, yeah, yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Those would be so much fun. I just want to push one over.
I had one of those on my birthday party once.
Did
like,
you?
Well, not the real people. We put that on
Yeah.
the outfit, yeah.
Oh, those
That'd be
suits.
so much
yeah.
fun.
We need to get in one of those and fight each other.
I like
Yeah.
I like those big balls, you know? Like
Yeah.
the big clear balls you roll around
we
in.
can't fight each other.
We can hit each other.
Yeah, you're right.
It'd be fun.
Or probably like, how do you say in the pool, the chicken one?
Yeah,
chicken
yeah,
fight,
yeah,
chicken
chicken
fight.
Okay, no, we've done that before.
Yeah, we
with
played
each other.
chicken.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
So you guys have fun. That's good.
Yeah.
I need to go hit the gym a little bit more now.
Yeah, yeah.
I was gonna ask, but then it kind of answered itself. So, are you allowed to drink like as much as you want, or do you just have to like limit yourself?
I mean, technically, like, you mean on an athlete standpoint,
Yeah.
or as in, like, as a fighter, like the MMA kind of thing?
I'd say kind of a fighter.
Okay.
area.
Yeah, so, like, in the fight area, I mean, they're like, do whatever you want, you know?
Oh,
yeah, I mean, they
free
have
range.
fighters that are, like, party, you know, like, smoke weed all day, and, like, they still
you
go out
smoke?
there. Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we can still
Good
do
deal.
it.
Yeah.
Yes, I do. But, you know, I kind of need it for, like...
Mental health.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mental health, body too. You gotta relax. Sometimes you're training so hard, and then by the end of the day, you're so tired.
You're
and you
like,
like
yeah.
bed, but you
Yes.
don't turn off. You know, you can't turn off. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I like to have a drink too. But it's like a season kind of thing when you're on off.
Yeah.
For me,
Oh, yeah.
off season. You know, I
That
can't
makes
go.
sense.
We need an off season.
My cardio, everything you feel is like you're
Yeah.
all year round.
I try not
Pretty
to.
much.
They say it hits better when you take some time off and then you come
Yeah.
back.
It's
Kind
like
of
a
get used to
reward.
it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a reward for you, kind of.
Yeah. No, when you win a fight, you're like, woo.
Oh, yeah, you
gotta
gotta
celebrate.
celebrate.
Yeah, for sure.
definitely.
Yeah.
It's like so much, and then you don't want to lose, and you think like, man, it was that one beer I had, you know.
Oh,
I mean,
that's
even if
true.
you lose, you're like, damn, I deserve this. I've had a rough day.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, win or lose, I'm probably gonna get shit faced.
Yeah. I mean, you gotta take it with a grain of salt,
Yeah.
kind of.
Yeah, for sure. Like, we need to celebrate at least that we're alive. Because when you go through all those wars that you go through,
Yeah.
like, man, I've gone out to fight, my face is, like, so beat up, you know, and I'm, like, in the lobby of the hotel. I'm, like, with crutches, and
Oh,
my
yeah.
face is, like,
gosh.
like, pretty deformed. And, like, some of the fans are, like, they're in the lobby with me, and they're, like, sharing some pizza with me. It was, like, pretty,
Aw.
like, some home moments, you know,
Aw,
like, with the
that's so
fans after,
sweet.
like, I had lost. But it was a, like, really good fight. So I'm like, yeah, beer. They're like, I'm drinking beers with the fans.
There
That's
you go.
cool. Yeah.
Okay, I need to know how you still look good even after
I
your
was just
face
about
is
to ask.
like.
Man, well, I have a nose surgery planned for when I stop fighting. That's coming. You know, I did one nose surgery, but it was just to be able to breathe again because it
Yeah.
broke
Oh,
in the
yeah.
fight. It broke all the bones, you know.
You got your nose broke?
Yeah,
That's like
kicked.
the worst place to get hit in the face, I feel like.
Yeah. Well, it was a kick.
Oh.
It was a kick.
shit.
And it came like right to, and like I kept going. It didn't even hurt. It doesn't hurt. But like almost nothing hurts in the fight. There's very few things that really start to hurt, like, but it has to be because it hurt. Like,
Yeah.
it's
Oh,
bad
yeah.
because your blood's going, and like, but as soon as the bell rings, all of a sudden you start feeling everything. Like,
Ooh.
ow, you know, like
Like
your
in the
face
moment
is-
of it, you don't
Yeah,
feel it,
it's just
though.
too much like flight or die kind of thing.
And
you
I
know?
feel like your adrenaline's so high that you can't really feel
Yeah.
it.
Exactly, you don't feel anything. Like you just hear kind of the noise. Have you guys been to the fights before?
Yes.
We've seen like boxing.
Boxing, cool.
Yeah.
Like have you ever watched Amanda Serrano?
Yes.
We
Yeah, she's
love
good,
her.
man.
Y'all
yeah.
would be so good in the ring together.
Yeah.
That's something I'd be sitting there biting my nails
Yeah,
watching.
she's good.
Yeah.
You girls need to go to. I was just gonna
Yes.
invite them to
Yeah.
come to the fights.
We
Yeah.
never
Yes,
got to
we
see
need
a
to go.
UFC fight, have we?
No, we haven't.
That'd be a lot of fun. I think the girls' fights are more entertaining than the boys.
Oh yeah, they like
Hear
kill
me
each
out.
other. Yeah,
We
for
enjoyed
sure.
that one more than was it Tyson and Jake Paul?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
They
yeah.
had-
It was like the girls were so much more entertaining than this.
It
Yeah,
really
for
was. Like
sure.
her eye was busted open. They still kept going. It was
Yeah.
so good.
No,
I
for
love
sure.
watching her though.
The girls have like dog in them for sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I
to
love
be a
seeing
fighter,
that.
it's like, man. But that's what people say, like, man, that's so crazy what you do. But I'm like, man, I bet you if someone paid you good money, you would go in there and fight.
Oh yeah.
Oh no doubt.
Against someone else like you, like
Yeah.
someone
Oh
like
yeah.
They
Same
talked
size.
about it.
you wouldn't go fight someone like me, like
No.
without training, you
Right.
know, just for like how. Well, maybe it depends how much you get paid.
Yeah.
I'm sure they can find like a homeless person on the street and say like, hey, you want to go in there fight? And they're like, sure, you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
like getting paid like whatever $100,000, you know, why
Heck
not?
yeah, money's money.
Take a.
I'd do
Think of
it.
it. So I'm like, it's not. I mean, they think it's pretty, but the tough part is like the day in and the day out, and that be like your training and your routine, you know. Like, but to go in the fight and just like go and do your best, you know, like lots of
Yeah.
people do it, you know.
I feel like
yeah,
I could.
definitely.
Yeah.
I'd
So-
walk out of there with my ass whooped. So check, I don't care. You put me up in there with let's see.
Yeah, but you're not gonna just like let your ass get whooped. You're gonna go. Then you're gonna try your best.
Oh,
Try
yeah.
my best.
And
I'll
then
still
people
get whooped.
giving their life, they're hard, you
Yeah.
know. Like they don't need to know too much, but you can do some crazy like back fist stuff. We're like, what the heck? It's like when we fight white belt, when we're training with white belts, we're like, what the heck's going on? They're doing like crazy stuff. They're falling the wrong way. You're like, how do you even go that way? Once they start learning, then they start falling and like they go in the more natural ways, you know.
Yeah.
And then but in the beginning, when they just go crazy, you're like, it's kind of hard to control.
Now, when they start getting like a little more tired, I feel like it'd be easy to deal with.
Yeah,
But then
for
you're
sure.
also tired at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, hold on, just a minute. I need to catch my breath.
Yeah.
Just a minute. That would be us. I can't even walk up a flight of stairs without.
Oh no.
I'm out of shape. I need to get in shape.
No, yeah, you girls gotta train and go to the fights. When you girls go to the, especially if you go to the Apex, it's the one, it's a smaller event here, but you sit like right there and you can hear the noise. You hear like the punch. You hear them getting like knocked out.
See, that's
and
what
then
I
they fall
don't
on the
like
floor.
about it. I don't like hearing it.
No.
we
I don't think
can't.
it bothered me that bad. I like hearing stuff like
Yeah,
that
yeah.
because I'm like, okay, it's real. I know it's like actually real and it's not rigged.
Okay, that's true.
Yeah, but you guys like watch like Gladiator, like the movie and stuff, or no?
I don't think I've ever watched it.
Really?
I got into where I really like boxing though.
Yeah, boxing.
Like if somebody invites me to go watch them box, I don't care who it is. They could be god awful. I just want to go. I
Yeah.
like watching it.
Yeah. Have you ever looked like crazy bar fights on YouTube or something?
I feel like I have seen a few bar fights.
Like live?
Yeah, live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
More
don't look
live
on
than,
YouTube.
yeah.
That's before I was of age, though. Like when we go on senior trip and stuff. That's what we're really all wondering. What kind of concealer do you use for like all the bruises, all the
Oh.
scrapes, cuts?
I
Your
really.
makeup is flawless.
Oh, thank you. I use a lot of Chanel. I like Chanel's products. All like
Oh, yeah.
the like skincare and everything. Just like how to say the serum, eye serum, all that stuff. Because like the more punches you get, it's like the black eyes start showing up. You know,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
like trying to contour. I don't know. I have no idea how to contour,
I
but
need to check out their skin routine.
yeah, they have so many good products. I love Chanel.
I just tried, I think it was Juves St. Laurent. Like the,
Yeah.
what did I get from that? I think it's foundation.
Mm-hmm.
I got it for like my winter color
Yeah.
and not my summer color, so I have to wait to use
Yeah.
it, and I'm really upset about it because
Yeah.
it's like too light now.
That's what I do too. I have like two colors, one
Oh,
for the
yeah.
I
summer
do
and then one
too.
for the winter. Yeah.
I mean, you gotta have it. Do you like tan or anything?
I mean, I like to tan like on the beach, like
Yeah.
like that tan. But I know it's not good for the skin. It kind of sucks, you know.
Yeah, that's why I don't do tan beds. Nothing
yeah,
like that.
no.
I do tan in beds occasionally.
Yeah.
I'm terrible at keeping a schedule with it though.
Yeah, I know. But you like on the winter, I think it's good. I like to have like tan lines.
I do too.
I love tan lines.
It's nice. It makes you want to go somewhere warm.
Yeah.
Actually, in Brazil, now that I'm thinking about it, does it ever get cold over there?
The south it gets
Does it
cold.
snow?
No,
It never snows.
no,
Oh.
no snow.
You have to go check out the snow in Tennessee one time.
Is there a lot of snow out there?
Yeah, it's not
It gets
fun.
Really?
Mm-mm.
Well, a lot of
It's
shoveling?
awful. Yes. Yes.
I don't really shovel,
Where
I
I
just
live,
stay
because I
in.
live in like a dip, so
Yes,
there
like-
is.
Yeah.
You do what?
I mean, I don't do it.
Uh-huh.
The boys do that. That's a man job.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that's good. For sure.
Speaking of man jobs, Man, okay, that sounds terrible. Speaking of man jobs, have you ever gotten like crap for being a girl, like wanting to fight, and they're like, "Oh, you should just leave it to men wanting to do that"?
Oh yeah, for sure. My dad never wanted me to be a MMA fighter. He wanted me to do jiu-jitsu, you know, because that's like chokes and armbars. We don't get punched in the face, you know.
Yeah.
You just like slowly put them to sleep, you know, and then they can like like good dreams, you know, or But yeah, MMA, he was like, no, that's not for girls. That's just for the guys. Why do you want to go get punched in the face? You're too pretty, my daughter. You know that.
Oh yeah, like a dad.
Look at you now.
Yeah, look at you now. You're fucking badass.
Yeah, but now I have a daughter, so I'm like, I'm doing all this, but I hope that she doesn't want to be an MMA fighter, you know?
Oh, yeah.
That'd be so fun, though. Like, you could coach her and everything. That'd be so much
For sure.
fun.
If she does, I will support her. I'll teach her, like, the path, you know? I will support her and invest and do everything I can to help her. But, I mean, if she wants to, like, go be, like, a model or a doctor or something like that, I'd be like, you know, just have her money and not get punched in the face. But, yeah. She good.
So how do you balance that, like, motherhood and being a fighter?
Did she travel with you any?
Yeah, she went to Abu Dhabi with me.
Really?
Yeah, we went 2 weeks out there. So, because it was so far, we got there early. So she went out there with me. It was like her vacation, but
there you go.
You know, for my fight too. She's gone to a lot of fights with me. All the fights that she's gone, I've won, and all the fights she hasn't gone, I've lost.
She's your lucky charm.
There you go.
Yeah.
How old is she?
She's 5. She'll be 6 next month. Yeah.
Aww.
So it's good. It's hard, you know. It's definitely. I mean, you can see like Zhang Li, most of the champions. I mean, not Amanda Nunes, but and Juliana Pena, their moms too. But most of the champions, you like Zhang Li of my division, you can tell she's just training like in the gym all day, every day. You know, not that that's like an excuse, like but I have a daughter and I have a different like lifestyle.
Yeah.
You know, I still believe we make it work, but it's definitely different. You know, because you compare yourself a little bit. Like, man, she's in there like just all day, every day, and then you kind of have real life, you know, that I chose to have, of course, you know, it was my decision to like put my career on hold a little bit. But I'm feeling good, and like she kind of grew up with it, you know, so we just like made our own routine. Like, thankfully what I do, she can go to the gym, you know. It's not like I don't work in an office, you know, so I'm like training at the gym and she's like running around, you know. She's knows like she can't get into the weights, you know, that's like kind of dangerous, but she stays on the mats and she'll climb the cage and she's like coaching me and she's like, kick her in the face. I'm like,
I love that.
I think that's every child's dream.
Yeah, I think so. I hope so. I don't know. She definitely gets nervous. Before my fights, she gets like all quiet.
Oh, I would
get nervous too.
And she starts crying, like just from my walkout, you know, but emotion, you know, like she really
just
wants
so
to
happy
so
for
excited.
her.
I always take her to some trip after, you know, so like, I let her choose, like, okay, Disneyland, Legoland, something, whatever.
Yeah,
you know?
somewhere.
Yeah, and then she always like, I think that's what she's more crying. She's nervous, like, I want my trip. I say like, no, but we gotta win. You gotta help me with training, you know, because. I mean, for a kid, she doesn't want to stay in the gym all day, too, you know?
Yeah, she wants to go have fun.
Yeah, you know, so sometimes she's like, or she wants to just stay with me sometimes. And then I got home, and then I got to go to gym, and then I got home. But now I just made a gym at my house. So, yeah.
Oh, heck yeah. So you can stay at home and do it now.
I loved her so much. I was like, man, I don't want to keep going to, like, the gym, you know? I'm going to work out at here, and she can just play around, you know?
That'd be so
stuff
much
like that.
fun.
Yeah. It's cool. She's definitely my biggest motivation. So I think without her, I probably wouldn't have been this far in my career. Because as soon as I started MMA, I was like undefeated, all this attention, you know. The next Ronda Rousey is like she's like the pioneer for us, like in the women's, because she opened up the doors in the UFC for women, you know. So I went, Mackenzie's gonna be the next Ronda Rousey, and like single and like independent and all this money, and I was like,
that's the best way to be.
Man, it was partying, that's what I'm saying. Like I was like, I don't think I was on the right path to be a champion, you know. I was like too much, woo, you know. And then she came like really fast. As soon as I went in the UFC, I got pregnant like 2 fights in, and that really got me like, okay, I don't have a problem if I want to like just eat whatever spaghetti meatballs every day, you know, if I get bad with money, but I have someone who depends on me now.
Yes.
So now like, okay, I gotta take this serious, I gotta win, and you know what I mean?
That's a good way to motivate yourself.
Yeah, for sure. So she definitely was that like kept me on the right track, you know.
That's so sweet.
That's good though.
You ever gonna have another one?
Come
on, she needs a friend.
Man, she's asking for it all the time, you know. But
that's so sweet.
I'm like, you don't understand. I need to be pregnant to have a brother or sister. You know? But all her friends have brothers and sisters, you know. And she kind of gets a little bit like, I want one. You know? I'm like, man.
Maybe
one
like,
a whole 9 months. That's my problem. If I was to ever get pregnant, I don't know if I can go like 9 months without like drinking or smoking.
Yeah.
I don't know the last time I have went 9 months without drinking or smoking. Probably a very young age. Like, don't get me wrong. I'd want a family like one day, but I
Yeah.
don't know if I could do that right now.
Yeah, I
But
know.
if it happens, it happens.
I'm
know?
still
Yeah.
pushing for it.
Yeah.
She's manifesting bad stuff.
Yeah.
I need one of our friends to have a baby.
Yeah.
It's probably gonna be.
How
mine.
long have you guys been dating your partners?
Oh, I'm single. She's
So
been with him for like.
I've known him for years, so I mean, there's nothing I haven't learned about him.
Yeah.
But what is today?
the second?
Is it
Yeah, May 2nd.
second?
Second?
Monday. Monday or Sunday will be our 7 months, whichever day the 4th is.
7 months.
Yeah.
But you guys known each other a long time.
A long time.
They say that the best relationships is when they're like really good friends. That's what I heard, but
That's
I
how I
don't
see
know.
it too. I'm like, I have to be friends with them before
Yeah.
I'm just like, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's a good dude.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. But I think that's an American thing, like that they do a lot of friendships and then they become,
Yeah.
because in Brazil it's not like that.
How's it like in
Really?
Brazil?
Like as soon as they meet you, you can already tell they want to like hook up, you know?
Okay, it's like that here
Yeah.
too.
Oh,
honestly,
really?
yes, it is.
Oh, okay.
That's why Chelsea's just kind of hanging out.
Yeah,
yeah.
I
that's
tried
why
to
I'm
find
like-
Chelsea a good man, but they are hard to come by.
Yeah.
I got lucky.
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely changing, I think.
Mhm.
It's definitely changing.
Yeah.
Are you seeing anybody?
Yeah, I'm married. Yep.
You're married.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep,
How'd you get married?
Well, I mean, it was kind of like at the courthouse.
There's nothing wrong with that. I've been
Yeah.
seeing like TikToks of people like doing like a romantic wedding at courthouses, and
No.
I'm like, okay, I might be persuaded.
No, I mean, it was like a pretty, like we made it, it was kind of fast, you know, but just with everything that was going on, but we're like, oh, we're going to have a party, you know, one day, you know, let's focus on our careers and
Yeah.
everything. And then, because we have so many friends, so many family, you know what I mean? So we
Mhm.
wanted
Yeah.
to, like, if we're going to do it, got to go big, you know?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
And we're not
definitely.
at there yet, you know, to go big enough,
Yeah.
you know?
Is he
Fair
also a fighter?
Yep, he's a fighter too.
Oh,
in the UFC.
Okay, two
Yeah.
peas in a pod.
Yeah.
Wait,
That's
who
so
are you
good
married
then.
to?
Antonio Chocolate, he's in the UFC too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Is he as badass as you are? Or has he got some work to do?
he's got some work to do.
Okay.
No, he's got some work to do. But I mean, the men's division, it's so how to say, like, it's full, you know. The
Yeah.
women's division, we still don't have as many girls, you
Yeah,
know.
that's
So the
true.
guys,
It'll
it's
get
like,
there.
yeah, the guys, it's like, man, they gotta like really. There's so many good guys that are fighting. You
Yeah.
know? Would you
They're
let them
all
do a
fighting.
story on your life, like a movie of your life? You think?
I don't know if I could. I'm like a really like.
Like if your parents are gonna watch it and they see every single thing that you do, like the stories about your
I think
life.
it'd be fun.
I thank God every day
And
my
plus you're-
granny is as old as she is, and she can't look up half
Yeah,
the
that's
stuff. That's the one person I only care about, like her judgment.
Yeah.
Other than that,
Mhm.
don't care.
Yeah.
But then, like, if you had a movie out, then like your kids will be able to see it.
Yeah, my kid. I don't even want to say that.
Ah.
My kids are gonna be like,
Your
"Mom,
kids
how'd
can
you
look
get
back,
famous?"
though.
And they're gonna look up that interview and be like, "Oh,
They're gonna
yeah."
see that though.
I
Yeah.
don't know, but yeah. Like they're gonna do too someday.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're
Like when
right.
they're older.
My
you
thing
know?
is, I like normalized it. Like I don't understand. People do it every day. And
Yeah.
Nobody just talks about it.
Yeah.
So
And like my parents, when they were younger, they're like, we were saying worse stuff than y'all did.
exactly. There's just
Yeah.
no
They're
cameras
like-
around.
Exactly.
Like
Yeah, no. Like I like some of like the not grandmas but like older elderlies. Like I've had like conversation with them like drinking like at barbecues and stuff.
Exactly.
And man, they say some crazy stuff
Yeah.
about me.
Yeah.
Like,
it's the same way like that. Even my family, they're like, "You think you need to be drinking that much?" Yes.
they didn't even really watch too much TV back in the day, you know?
Yeah,
Like, they didn't
I
have that much
know.
TV, so
I
they were
love
just
TV.
like, yeah.
That's one thing I probably could never live without. Like a phone, I could go without a phone, but TV, absolutely not.
Really? What do you like to watch?
I'm watching You right now. Have you ever watched it?
No.
It's kind of spooky.
really? It's spooky?
Should I
It's
spoil
like-
it?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's mystery? No.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
kinda.
kind of like a mystery, but you know who's doing it. But the people in the show, they don't know who's doing it.
Oh, I got you.
Like this guy, he's like getting intertwined with these women. Like he's dating them, he's obsessed with them, and then he winds up killing them somehow. And he's like, "Oh, well, I'm not a bad guy. I didn't mean to do that." And he keeps doing it over and over.
But they find out that it's him?
I don't know. I'm not done with it yet.
Oh,
I
okay,
think it's
okay,
getting
okay.
to the point where they catch him. But it's very good.
Isn't that crazy when you watch a movie and you already know the answer, but you gotta like wait for everyone to find out? the answer?
Yes. Or you get on TikTok and
They
TikTok ruins
spoil
it
it
for
every
you.
time.
Oh, yeah.
Makes me so mad. TikTok ruined it for me.
Yeah, I gotta get better at my TikTok. I have like a private TikTok. That's my only thing I have private, and you know, another. So I gotta like, I love to dance. You know, I'm like, man, I'm gonna go back to doing those like TikTok dances. and
You
stuff.
should, honestly.
Honestly.
I know, like-
I think you should. I'd watch them.
See, I can't do that. I cannot dance. I can't do none of that.
But I don't. But you just kind of follow other people's dance, no? Or no? Do you
Yeah.
make
Yeah,
up
no,
your own
you
dance?
do. You just
Yeah.
follow people's on
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
TikTok.
Like, she's good at doing that, but I just don't
Yeah.
catch on fast enough. I'm kind of slow.
No, when
Like-
we had like cheer tryouts and she could not get anything down, so we would like
Really?
beat her with a pillow
Yeah,
until
they
she
do.
got it down.
Yeah,
So
unfortunately.
how is cheer? It's like you guys were throwing each other up in the air kind of thing, or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Which occasionally we get high as hell before we do it, so I'd like really be up there flying.
Oh my
yeah.
gosh. I can
It was so
imagine.
much fun though.
Man.
We never took it serious.
You know, they have some people that they smoke before they train.
Mhm.
You know, I've done that once, and man, it didn't work out.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
think I could do that.
No, you're like, you know, they're like, oh no, my mind really starts working. And
No,
I'm
I
like,
think
no.
everything moves slow when I'm
It
out.
does.
So I'd be like,
Yeah.
no, I couldn't do it. I could not do
They're
it.
like already like choking me out. I'm like, wait, I think I'm in danger.
Yeah.
you're all sensitive, you know.
Yeah.
Like, they're just, you're like, ow, ow. Yeah,
You're
no,
like, why is
dude.
this person like strangling me right now?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So we've talked about doing like celebrity boxing before,
Uh,
and I don't necessarily have an opponent picked out. I have one I'd like to fight, but I don't know if she'll do it.
but this is like kind of like the Jake Paul and like Tyson.
Yeah,
like you against a
kinda.
professional boxer.
No, it's like another influencer, kind of.
I don't know. Do you got any points? Like, what should I do? Just elbow her in the nose? I don't know.
I mean, if it was MMA, for sure. But, you know, since it's boxing, I mean, I'd say, like, jump rope a lot, do a lot of shadow boxing, you know?
Yeah.
Like, put some weights in your hand and...
Like the
Shadow
vapes
box?
that you had, but it's
Yeah.
going to be a weight this time.
Yeah,
not a vape.
exactly, you know? So that way, when you go and punch, it's going to be way faster, you know? So I think if you, like, beat her, especially whoever it is, since
Yeah.
it's someone who doesn't know how to fight,
Yeah.
I think for you to, like, already put your game to the next level faster is, like, get your technique fast, you know? So that way you're one step ahead of her, you know?
I need to start going ahead and training in advance.
Yeah.
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 And jump so you can be light on your feet so you can move.
Yeah.
Yeah, move your head.
Have you ever got a souvenir like fighting anybody? Like a tooth, anything?
A tooth. What do you think? She
Oh,
just
she
like
knocks out
collects it. She's like,
people's
fuck
teeth.
yeah, I'll whip her
I
ass.
would.
And be-
If I, knock
mean,
somebody's tooth
people
out, I'm
broke
taking
teeth
it.
before, yeah.
Yeah.
But they don't like keep them and be like, I knocked this tooth out of their
I know.
mouth.
I
But
would. Maybe
that's
I'm
good.
different.
Probably should ask for it. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I
Like,
can
I
have
have
that
that?
actually.
How much do you train a day?
How much I train a day? Like about 8-9 hours. Yeah,
Dang.
yeah, but it's fun.
8-9
you know, it's like
hours.
working
But if you
out.
enjoy it, then
Yeah.
it's not. It doesn't
Yeah.
feel like
Yeah,
that.
it's working. So like how you're like hitting him. It's like that's my training all day. You know, basically
Oh,
you just
yeah.
hit people and working out. I love to work out. You know, for me like just like lifting weights and you feel the burn.
I feel like that's something I need to learn to love.
Some music, yeah. It's really good. You put the music on and just like sometimes you get like some motivational stuff. And it's
Yeah, as
like,
long as you got music on, I feel like you'd be fine.
yeah, for sure.
Oh, what's your like? What song do you put on like before you fight to like hype you up?
Oh, I mean, usually I put on like a lot of like Brazilian like dirty music, you know, you know? Like the ones that are like talking about sex and you're like
Yeah,
know?
we're the same
Yeah.
way with American music.
yeah. So usually I'm putting that and I'm like piped up. I like not but pumped up, and I'm like But then when I go out, it's kind of a more like. But before that, then I have like my godly music, like my praying, it's
Motivation,
all like
yeah.
phases. As soon as you make weight or during the weight cut, which is like the worst part, that's like all my faith and my.
That makes me nervous.
Yeah, that's like my music that I need to get me like through it. Like.
What do you weigh
Jesus
right
help
now?
me. Right now I'm about 135 pounds.
Is that good?
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
I don't know how to know that works.
Yeah.
What
yeah.
did we go to, Chelsea? We went to the weigh-in for Jake Paul, Mike Tyson. I didn't know nothing. I was like, okay, is that good or bad?
Yeah, it's crazy because the weight, it's like we should all fight at the weight we are, like at our best in training and eating, that would be like the best, we all fight at our best.
Yeah.
But I don't know when back in the day they made like, oh, I'm going to cut down, so I'm going to lose weight, so I'm the strongest in my division, and then starting to get those little edges, and now everyone today's days we need to cut weight to make it on. Like, we need to cut weight to, like, be bigger,
Yes,
Because
yeah.
if you don't do it, someone else is going to do it, and then you're going to fight this girl that's, like, way bigger than you, or guy that's bigger than you, so it kind of pushes everyone else to do it. So, I mean, I fight 115, so, I mean, I lose, like, 20 pounds. That's a lot, to lose for women. Usually we don't go that much, but I've been working a lot, because the more muscle you have, the easier it is you can lose,
Right.
How long does it take to lose about 20 pounds?
Well, I start going down with diet, you know. So my diet, I start going down from 20. So I'll get down to like the week of, and this is like in 2 months. So it takes me like 2 months to get down to like about 10 pounds left. You know, so I'll lose like 10 pounds in the diet, and then 10 pounds the week of, and then I'll cut like 8 pounds the night before. And then I put it all back.
Oh, yeah.
The next day, I'm like, I blow up, you know?
Yeah, do you have a certain way, like, you want to cut weight?
Are you going to cut weight or no?
I think my biggest problem would be, like, trying to gain weight. I've been, like, from 93 to 97 pounds for, like, 6 or 7 years.
Yeah.
Like, I don't ever gain weight. If
But
I
you
do,
wanna
it
gain
goes
weight.
back down.
Do you want to gain weight?
I need to do something.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, for cutting weight, what we do is like we go in the bath or the sauna, and like we get really hot, you know, and like we'll get our body pumping, and then we'll go in one of the things to heat, and then we let it's all
Sweat it all
liquid,
off.
sweat it all off, you know, which is crazy. That's what sucks, you know.
Yeah.
Because they say we can only go like, I don't even know, but I think you can only go like 3 days without water or something, or maybe less, 2 days. I
Wow.
don't know.
Yeah, I think
Is it less? I don't know.
I think
3
it's
days
like
without
3
water?
or less.
I think something like that. So it's kind of like you're taking all that out of your body like in a couple hours, you know. So for me, dehydrating sucks. But the more muscle you have, the more water liquid you can lose because it holds liquid. So I'd say the best way if you want to like lose weight is but gaining at the same time is like eating healthy and working out.
Do you have to eat a certain way?
Yeah, I try to gain weight, so I'm trying to gain weight, but being lean. So I eat a lot. I eat like so much, but I eat like clean. So I eat like beef at lunch. I don't have like red meat at night. Chicken at night. Fish at night. I have chicken or beef and shrimp in the lunch.
I love shrimp.
And you like shrimp?
No, I love
Oh, I
shrimp.
love shrimp. Okay, yeah, but not like fried shrimp. It's like
Yeah, I'm not a fried shrimp
Okay,
person.
yeah,
I
yeah.
like it like grilled, you
Yeah,
know?
good,
Or like
yeah.
it's, what do they call those? A shrimp cocktail?
Yeah.
I don't even
So-
know what they do.
Oh, with the
those.
red sauce?
Yeah, that's so
good. Yeah.
good.
Isn't that, I feel like so chic, right?
Yeah.
My cocktail. Yeah.
Got a whole cocktail, nothing
Yeah.
but shrimp and, what do they call that? The sauce, cocktail sauce.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Love me
Cocktail
some
sauce.
shrimp.
Yeah, I want
Do
to
y'all
put
get
some.
bored eating the same thing?
Yeah.
I get bored.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I could do it.
I don't think I could either.
That's why we blew up after the fight, you know what I mean? Because then we're like, okay, what do we
Potato
miss?
Make go
chips.
crazy,
Yeah,
yeah.
you know, it's
That's my
like-
guilty pleasures, like potato chips.
Potato chips, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I love potato chips.
Yeah. Yeah, I like potato chips too. I can't have that much, but it's hard when you have a kid too, you know?
Yeah.
Oh,
You
yeah.
gotta
She
like-
gets all the snacks, but you
Yeah.
just gotta watch her eat them.
Yeah.
I'd be so upset.
I try to get her to eat my food, but she's not gonna like it. It doesn't have like
yeah, no.
all the nice like seasoning. Yeah, I mean
And
it's good for
taste.
like clean food, you know.
Yeah.
But for a kid, she's
Absolutely
like, you know,
not.
I mean she likes fruits and stuff, but she like wants like chicken
Hey,
nuggets and
I will give us
dinosaurs.
props. We had fruit this morning for breakfast.
Yeah, we did good.
That's good.
Not tomorrow. Probably not.
See, but if you want to gain weight, you gotta eat a lot. You know, you gotta
Yeah.
like protein and carbs.
But you also
know?
gotta work out
Yeah.
to
Well,
make
see,
the
that's
muscle.
that's probably my problem too. I eat a lot, like to a certain extent, but I don't ever work out with it.
Yeah.
I eat a lot, and I have
Yeah.
a like fast metabolism.
Yeah. See, that's good. That's good. Then you just gotta work out. You should go work out.
I
you girls
try.
can come to my
I
house and we'll work
try
out at my
getting her
gym.
to work out. She won't.
I need
It's
somebody
it's
to like
so
get
hard.
on me really bad though.
Yeah, and it's hard too if you travel a lot and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard.
And if we're at home all the time, I probably could go if I
Yeah.
had like a set place to go.
Yeah.
But other than that, probably not.
I've
Well,
tried.
tell us-
I've tried. Like I was like, let's go to Pilates. Let's go to a
Yes.
Pilates class or something.
No, Pilates would be so good.
Yeah.
It's really, really good.
She's
like
like,
Pilates would be fun.
no, fuck
As I'm laying in the
that.
bed watching TV.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna be lifting anything soon.
I'm also a homebody too. I like staying at home.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she likes
don't
rotting her days away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With
It's
my
not
dogs.
good.
How many dogs do you have?
Well, I have 2 at the moment. Well, 3, but 2. One's at my granny's house, and then my other 2 is at my boyfriend's house.
Oh, but none at your house.
Well, how can I?
Her boyfriend's house basically is her
Yeah.
house.
Oh,
So we got a. This is gonna sound funny. So we have a miniature weenie dog.
Uh-huh.
It's like this big, 3 pounds, and then I have a European Great Dane. He just hit 100 pounds, and he's still a puppy.
Oh my gosh.
But the weenie dog's my boyfriend's. He's got the little dog, and I have the great big dog.
That makes sense.
We look a little goofy together, but
Yeah. They probably think it's opposite.
yeah. No, that's not how it works. I have the big dog.
I've never seen a mini like wiener dog.
Have you really not?
No.
Oh, he's so cute.
Really?
Yeah.
So, but is he shorter too? Like, is he small?
He's like this tall.
No, but like his length.
Oh, he's long.
He's
a
long
long
still?
little
So
fella.
he's like a short, long one? He
Yeah.
still is long.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find you a good picture of him.
He's still like as long as
Okay, so here's
Regular
my
one.
dog. That's the European Great Dane.
Oh, look at his face.
He's a
So
big
cute.
baby.
What's his name?
That's Bucky.
Bucky.
And then we got.
Here, I have Buster right
Do you
now.
got
I love
Buster?
dogs.
That's Buster.
Oh my god, she's so cute. And they get along? Are they both puppies?
Well, one's older. He's 7 or 8 months, and he's just now at 100 pounds. He's got like 180 to go to, which is
Okay,
double my weight.
180?
Yeah, he's a big guy.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
I was
for
like,
sure.
oh, a big dog. I need a big dog.
Yeah.
I did not need a big dog, but here we
No.
are.
But is he protected?
He is in a way. He's a big sissy.
Yeah.
Like if you come in the house, he's probably gonna bark at you and then just run up to you and try to love on you.
I know.
But other than that, now if you skipped him out in like a little bit, how do you say that?
Yeah, you got it.
Skipped,
Sure.
right?
Yeah.
If you skipped him out a little bit, he's probably gonna bite you.
Yeah.
Which he's
Oh.
only done that one time.
Really?
But I take him out in the middle of the night too, so it also don't help. He's like paranoid. And then he
Oh.
makes me paranoid.
He's scared of. Is he scared of the dark?
Yeah, he's scared of his own shadow.
Yeah.
He's a big baby.
Yeah.
He's
Now, the
like
Winnie
one of
dog-
those dogs that are like big and like the biggest sissy ever.
Yeah.
And then you have like the little dogs that think that they're bigger than they are.
It always happens like that. They like the small ones think they can take on the big ones. You know.
Yeah. And I've
Yeah.
researched them too, like on TikTok and stuff. Everybody else that has a Great Dane, they're like big sissies. Like
Really?
it's not just mine. They're like sitting on the couch and they don't understand how big they are.
Oh,
I don't know,
yeah.
they're a good dog to have.
They're like trying to get all small next to you, like
Yeah.
curl up, and you're
Yes.
like, it's the
He's a
whole.
little slow too. Like you gotta watch him. He'll run into a wall if you let him. Like he's just. I don't know if he's all the way there or not.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Which he probably gets it from me. But
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
okay.
They say it's like the owner. Everyone says my dog is like me. I'm
You
like,
have a
"Man."
dog?
Yeah.
What kind of dog?
I have 2 dogs. I have one American Bulldog and I have one Cane Corso.
Oh, a Cane Corso.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I want one so bad.
Yeah, he's good. He's a good boy. He went to my fight with me.
Did he?
Yeah, he's good. But yeah, the same thing. He's kind of like he's good at protection, you know. But man, he was running, sprinting, and he ran all the way. And then I thought he was gonna run into the car. Like he stopped like the very last minute. I'm like, what? No direction at all, you know.
Mine's the same way.
Yeah.
So, what other career do you see yourself doing if you weren't doing fighting?
I would like to go into like bodybuilding. Like
Okay,
I'm
I see that.
competitive, you know. So I need
Yeah.
something to like push myself, you know.
me
So
going.
yeah, like some goals, you know. So I think it would be like kind of and their lifestyle just kind of like digital influencer, like off my bodybuilding journey kind of
Yeah,
thing, you know.
I
I
can
think I would
see
get
Yeah,
into
if you
that.
start
like,
doing that, I
you
might
know.
follow you. I don't
Yeah,
know.
Or like
curls
a
or
trainer or something. I could definitely see
like
that.
supplements and you know, like this is my supplement that I take. You know,
Yeah.
I feel like I could do that stuff.
You could do
know?
that now, though.
Yeah,
Honestly.
yeah, for sure. It's definitely like after fighting, you know.
Yeah.
But I see myself doing, and it's still competitive, you know. So you still need to go up there on the stage and compete and,
Yes.
and test yourself against other people, you know. It's not so physical, you know, but then it goes to like a personal
Yeah.
personal
Yeah.
goal, you know, to get better than yourself the last time, you know.
Maybe we
but-
should think of it that way.
Yeah, you should.
Not you. No, you. I said we.
Okay.
Do you have like one defensive move you just casually use?
I mean, I think like one of the moves that I mostly use like in a fight and stuff, I think a lot of people use, and it's kind of like, I mean, let's say imagine if I'm one of you girls, you know, like in a bar or something like that, and something goes out, and I need to like jump on someone.
Yeah. Go ahead
You know
and
what I
teach us. We probably need it.
Yeah.
If you're gonna like try and jump someone, I'd probably say like the rear naked choke is something like it's really simple. You don't need like anything else. And can I show you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just don't choke me out.
No.
If you do, make sure you kill me.
Yeah. Why, are you gonna come after me after?
No.
Okay.
Absolutely
Okay.
not.
So like the person's kind of on the ground or something. They're like, you know, you're gonna jump on their back, and then you're gonna pass your hand over here. So you're gonna kind of like try and get this part, your forearms, and I want to get your arteries, you know, here, and then I put it right on in between my elbows, like that.
Oh.
On the crease. So I'm already kind of squeezing you here, you know. Her neck's so tiny. I'm gonna like kind of squeeze it here, right, and then I'm gonna put my hand behind your head. I like to put my hand this way, so this part behind. So I'm going like that, you know.
Does it make him go to sleep?
But some people do that, but I like to do that, you know. Yeah, you can go to sleep. It doesn't really hurt, you know. And then you just squeeze and you go like that, you know. But
Okay.
and so that's on your blood. That makes you go to sleep like nicely, you know. But if you go a little bit here, then you're getting it like on your your how do you say your air hole?
Yeah,
your
your airways,
tube.
yeah.
You know?
Okay, so I know how they do it in the movies now. They're
Yeah.
like, go to sleep.
And then that
go to
kind
sleep.
that chokes you. That's the one that hurts. That's when you're like, you know. And then this one, you feel like you're okay,
And you're
but
going
you're
to
kind
sleep.
of falling asleep because the blood isn't going to your head, you know. So like, can you feel the difference? This one, it's like it's kind of softer, right? You're just like you can kind of handle it, right? Good. Oh yeah, if it hurts, you just tap. You tap it like that. You okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So that one you feel okay. But then this one, it's like right on your throat. So like that one's a little bit harder, right? It's kind of like more. Yeah.
Well, stout.
Try it with her. Try it with her. Let's see if you got the technique.
Ooh. Now you tell me if you're going to sleep, okay?
Yeah. If you feel it, you tap.
Okay.
That means like go.
Let's see. So right here.
Yeah.
Where am I going?
So this one, you're more on her arteries. See? So good. So this hand, you're gonna put right here. Yeah. Then not put this part behind her head. Yeah, this part.
Okay, I feel it.
Good.
Now you know.
Yeah. So that was the blood one, right?
Okay,
You,
yeah.
Like you could hold in there, right?
Yeah, that one's
yeah,
okay.
yeah,
Now wait for this next
Yeah.
one.
So then this one, you're gonna put this part right on her esophagus, right? Esophagus.
Like this?
Good. But turn it around this way. Yeah. Now squeeze it. Yeah. That one.
Yeah.
That one's stronger, right?
Yes.
That one's like.
I felt the difference.
So it depends. If you want to like really kill them, you just go right on like suffocate them, you know, like break that thing. And then if you want to just like kind of put them to sleep like nicely, you know,
Yeah.
then or like you want to give them some time to give up, then you do the one that's like the blood, you know.
Okay, I definitely think you needed that more than me. You go out bar hopping more than I do.
And so like someone's like in the commotion of the like you know the bottles flying and stuff, you know,
Yeah.
and the pool table thing, you know,
Yeah.
going
Breaking a
around.
stick
Then you
over their
you
head.
jump on their back, and then that's the go-to, you know.
Look, now we got a new
Now I
move to
know.
do. Yeah. Somebody ever tries to kidnap you, there
Y'all
you
better
go.
watch me downtown.
Yeah.
Stay the fuck
Be
back.
looking for Chelsea on the news. Do you have a specific fighter you would like to punch in the face, but you haven't yet?
I mean, my last fight, was a rematch, was my first rematch, and it was my first loss in my career. So she was like someone who I really wanted to get like back, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I was able to win, so that was good. But I think, I mean, there's this one girl, and she's actually fighting tomorrow, and I mean, she's cool and everything, you know.
But you
we
just wanna fight her.
we kind of have this thing like, oh, she's like, I'm a submission specialist and stuff like that,
Yeah.
and that's kind of like that's my area, you know.
Do you have like a top three, I should ask her, top three men she'd fight?
Yeah.
Guys,
Yeah.
like
Okay, let's do like celebrity wise. They don't have to be like a boxer.
okay.
Like what's top 3 celebrities you really want to like punch in the face?
And would whoop the absolute shit out of.
but like because I don't like them or because I no just for fun.
Either one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me see. Let's see.
I'm putting her up against Chris Brown. Get revenge for Rihanna.
You know, I would. Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd probably like fight Colby. Well, not fight. Like maybe get like one punch in the face, Colby
Yeah.
Covington. You know, I like Colby,
yeah.
but
Okay, he's badass.
yeah, for sure. Because like back in, I mean, this is like back in 2018. I missed weight on one of my fights, and he made a post like calling me fat and everything. You know, made a whole bunch of like pictures of like Peppa Pig and everything.
Okay,
And I
so
was
he
like,
deserves it.
I
Okay,
was
he
like, you know
deserves
what?
it for sure.
One day I'm gonna get him, you know. But no, I mean it's all cool too. It's all
If he don't, we can like sneak him or something. I'll get a frying pan and just
yeah.
We'll do that movie you just taught us on.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah,
Actually.
like one will talk to him and be like, "Hey, what's up?" You know, and then it comes behind. Yeah.
Yeah, we got him. Yeah, we got him.
Yeah, for sure.
That's so mean though. I can't believe he said that. I was excited to meet the guy.
No, but he's cool. I mean, we are all in the UFC, you know, so like we see each other like, and it's just, I mean, that's kind of how media. Well,
Yeah.
not media, but like
Social media is.
Yeah, you know, and kind of take the momentum of what's going on, and that was
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
big thing at the time. I didn't make weight, you
Yeah.
know, I was
It
pretty
happens.
big. I should have done that. So it's kind of go with it, but I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna remember.
I'm
this.
gonna fuck you.
Exactly. That's something you don't forget either.
Yeah, no, but it's all good. Who else would I punch in the face? I'm actually, that's one of my best things is like, not best things, but I think like I'm friends with like so many people, you know. It's so hard for me to like not like
Yeah,
someone,
that's
you
true.
know.
Yeah.
So it's like even the girls that I fight, I'm like friends with them, and then they get mad at me like if I win, and then like, oh, you were my friend and now you're like beat me. I'm like, but I'm gonna be your friend if you beat me or if I beat you.
exactly.
You know what I
It's
mean?
supposed to be that
Yeah,
way.
like I can turn it on and off, you know.
Yeah.
I'm not like, oh, I need to. And some people, they need to like get mean to like want, because they really want to hurt you. Like if I don't hit them, they're gonna like break my nose, you know. And
Oh,
some
yeah.
people, they can't break
Yeah.
someone's nose if you like them, you know. They feel
That's
bad for the
true.
person.
See, that's
you know?
me. I can't do that. Like me and her, I could never break her nose.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But now
exactly.
you put me in somewhere, or you put me in there with someone like random out them, I'll probably break their nose.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
I get the chance.
Yeah,
And then I'll break
yeah.
mine.
Yeah, and like for us, we're in this, like we know that everyone has their own life, everyone has like, you know, their own families
Yeah.
and their own you know, bills to pay, and so like deep inside you're like, man, I don't want to see them get hurt where they're out for no, you know,
Yeah,
for how
that's
many years,
true.
but at the same time,
You
you're
gotta
like,
worry about
well, if I,
yourself.
yeah, you know, if I don't do it to them, they're gonna do it to me. You know? You
Exactly.
think they're gonna be like, oh, I'm not gonna knock you out? They're gonna give you a couple extra points, you
Yeah,
know, just to make sure that
definitely.
they got the win, you know.
Yeah.
So, but for me, it's all sport, you know, and some people they're not like that. So I really I like some. I don't think there's like almost maybe my ex. I think my ex.
That's a
Okay,
good
good.
one.
That's a
Yeah,
good
there
one.
you go.
Great answer.
Actually, probably most of all of my exes.
Yeah.
There you go. You have a favorite like body part you like choking people out with, like your leg, or
I
you
do.
prefer the arm?
Well, I like to choke. Well, not choke. I like to submit people with their legs. I like to submit their legs, like twist their ankles, kind of thing, or their
Oh.
knees. Yeah, because I'm kind of like I like to like jump on it, like hold it. I'm just like, ugh.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna spice it up a little bit. What's one move in the ring that makes a man go crazy?
In the ring,
In the ring.
I mean, I'm gonna say like probably at least for the grappling. Like when we go to, I'm gonna say like the 69 position, you know.
Oh yeah, there you go.
North south, yeah,
Yeah.
north south, north south. You know, for us, you know, grappling
There
with
you
north
go.
south, but it's basically like it's 69, you know.
Yeah. But you still like.
And then like
Okay.
especially like with short, like if we fall in that position, obviously in the fight we're like we just gotta hold them down, you know. We're not like thinking, but like the camera's like right on top of your butt, and then they're seeing the girl's face in the crotch.
Oh, yeah.
And it's just like, yeah, that's like memes and everything, you know.
I'd be scared to fart.
Yeah, and then the
Yeah.
guys are, oh gosh, dude.
I'd be scared to death. I'd be like, ooh, that one slipped out.
That's a good fighting instinct though. Knock their
yeah,
ass
and
out.
somebody probably gets pink eye.
Yeah, training with the guys, that's the worst part with training the guys. Like the
Yeah.
sweat and then like the smell.
Oh,
yeah,
gosh.
no,
Yeah,
couldn't do
no, it's not good.
All right. Well, thank you for coming to Talk
Thank
Tuah.
you.
Yeah, thank
Of
you guys.
course.
Let's
All right.
go.
We'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.